Hi everyone, Dan Griffin with DanGriffin360.com. Welcome back. I've had the opportunity over the last 10 days or so to interface with several different organizations that are struggling with leadership issues. Very different industries, very different issues even that they're dealing with. But as we started ferreting out, where's the real problem here? It's a leadership problem, and in both situations, the real issue was an issue of leadership arrogance. And I find this in my own personal life. I find this within many organizations and leaders. What happens many times, leaders read their own press. They buy into their power, and they start carrying an air of arrogance, and it's not helpful. How are you as a leader dealing with your own worst enemy, which sometimes can be yourself, and your own arrogance? Because it is one of the major toxicities. It's one of the major issues that I see derail leaders. So the most powerful way that I have found that leaders can overcome that is by getting what I call a spotter. Who is your spotter? Who is that person that can speak the truth to you? Two things that I would encourage you to look for in a spotter. Number one, it needs to be someone that is completely removed from your authority structure. It needs to be someone removed from your emotional entanglements. For example, I don't need someone that's within the context of my organization that I may have opportunity to have influence over. They're not going to tell you the truth if that truth may splash back on them and cause them harm. They just can't take that risk. Even some people that are emotionally connected to you, family oftentimes they have a very difficult time speaking the truth to you, not only because of how they're entangled with you emotionally, but sometimes they have the same dysfunctions that you have because they've been in the same environments that you have been. I'm not trying to play Dr. Phil on you here, but I just want you to understand that you have to have someone that's removed from that authority structure that can speak the truth without any fear of retribution. But at the same time, you need to have someone that's going to speak truth to you that you know that they are for you. When you have that level of opportunity in someone's life to speak that level of truth, that needs to be taken very seriously. You need to only allow someone that you trust into that space, knowing that they're going to speak the truth to you, but they're doing so with your best interest in mind. They don't have an ulterior motive. They don't have an alternate agenda. It's really for your good, not for their good. So, who's your spotter? It needs to be someone that's emotionally removed, but someone that you feel that you can completely trust as you give them that space. In the comments below, talk about experiences that maybe you have had as it relates to spotters in your life. Who is your spotter? How do you find a spotter? Let's start that conversation.